guys, tonight I'm joined by the members of indie rock band Lizzie Jack and the Beanstalks. So James, Alex, Patty, and Lizzie herself. Thank you guys so much for being here. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. So kicking things off, so who are Lizzie Jack and the Beanstalks? So Lizzie, can you tell us a bit about how you guys all got together and how this got started?
So I had been singing and playing guitar on my own for quite a while, probably like 2 years maybe, in Wollongong, and a lot before that as well. And then I had been seeking out 3 merry men to join a band, and one night at my house, James and Alex came around and we kind of started talking, and I didn't actually know that these guys played. And then, so we sort of joked about starting a band. And then I'm positive that I said, and we can call it Lizzie Jack and the Beanstalks, but Alex is pretty sure that he thought of that name. And then we kind of were on the hunt for a drummer for a little while. And then I came around to Patty's place because my washing machine broke to wash my clothes, and I noticed a drum kit in the corner. And I had known him for like 4 years and never knew that he played the drums. And that's kind of, and I was like, I got us a drummer. And then that's where we started.
Yep, he had no say in it, just there's drum kit, you're in.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, well, James, probably the most cliche question in the book, but how did you guys end up coming up with the name the Beanstalks then? So where exactly did that come from?
We were at the aforementioned party, and we were trying to, we were sort of brainstorming names, and we knew it was going to be Lizzie Jack and the something. And then Alex was like, "Oh, Lizzie Jack and the Beanstalks" was a joke.
Yeah, that was great fun.
We just sort of rolled with it, and now it's too late to change it. So,
and I'm a little bit embarrassed, but I'm sure that I came up with it because I'm sure I had a Facebook memory saying. But anyway, I'll give you that. I'll give it to you.
Yep. Did you say you had a dream when you were little or something, and you thought of it?
I don't think I had a dream. I think I just thought of it randomly once. But maybe mine and Alex's brains do sometimes like cross paths at weird points. So it was like a really great thing for it.
Yeah, cool. Okay, well, if you hadn't been called the Beanstalks or Lizzie Jack and the Beanstalks, what do you think you would have run with then?
Oh my God. James and the Jet.
I
don't know.
I don't know. We've literally never considered any other name.
We didn't really think about it very long.
No, I reckon Shiraz Mouth would be a pretty sick band name.
Shiraz Mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. I don't know. We never thought of anything else. I was just like, yeah, Lizzie Jack.
Why don't we go and have an identity crisis after this?
Yeah.
No, that's all right. Well, Alex, can you tell us some of the artists who have inspired the music by the Beanstalks?
Pretty generally, I think it's like a lot of the female-fronted indie bands that you hear on Triple J. So stuff like Alex Leahy, Liza and the Delusionals. I don't know, you guys listen to this stuff. Ruby Fields. Yeah, that's another one.
Muncie Girls.
Yeah,
stuff like that. Pipeline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the one that I thought of recently? Oh, Ali Barter. Like musically, I was thinking the other day, like lyrically, I'm like very much Alex Leahy, and then like musically, it's a bit more Ali Barter, Ruby Fields kind of thing. But you have different musical tastes and inspiration than
I do.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. So individually, do you guys all sort of lean towards that genre, or?
Definitely not.
I don't know who any of those people are.
Patty's like the grandpa of the group and doesn't listen to any of our music.
Okay.
Alex listens to a lot of metal.
I listen to a lot of heavy music. That and like, I don't know, weird kind of soundtrack sort of stuff. So stuff that doesn't even have lyrics. Yeah.
That prick at every party that's like, I like all music except country.
Dolly.
Okay, well, you guys recently released your debut EP, Things I Shouldn't Talk About, so congratulations for that. But Patty, what was it like recording the EP and finally actually getting it out there?
It was a really fun experience. I don't think any of us have recorded an EP before. Have you ever?
No, I haven't, yeah.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I did see that, yeah. He's seen other people.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm going to move it like that a bit for James before it.
But yeah, so it was a new experience for 3/4 of us. And yeah, so it was all quite new. And I don't know, the whole time I was thinking like, oh, this is what like actual legit bands do. And I'd never really thought of this as like a legit band because we were just playing songs in the garage downstairs. And then we're playing gigs now, we're recording like an album. Like it's pretty cool. The process itself, it sort of involved us going up to Sydney over a couple of weeks or even a couple of months. And we were recording it with one of our mates up at what's the uni called? JMC. Yeah, so we're going up there, and they've got like the cool recording studios, like the stuff you see in the movies, all the desks and like soundproof rooms. It's like, it's pretty surreal for me. I found quite surreal the first time just being a part of that. And then when you get the headphones to put on, and then you're all in there jamming together and sort of playing it back, and it's like, oh yeah, just one more time, let's just play that back one more time. Like it was a really cool experience. And just going through that creative process and sort of working together. Yeah, it was really fun. Like it was challenging. Like, you know, we're going up there at night and coming back at sort of after midnight. And yeah, doing that a few times. But then yeah, and then the end product was really awesome. I think we were really happy. And yeah, finally being able to put that on like our socials and Spotify and everything. And then seeing people like listening to it and telling us, oh, this is my favorite song. Or just even randoms coming up to us and saying, oh, I've heard this song, and like it's really awesome. Like, yeah, it just feels like a little legit band experience now, even if it's on like a small local level. Like it feels like really real. And that's, I don't know, I think I've said to the other guys, that's something I think I'll always remember, just that experience. Like even if we just released this one EP, like it was awesome. So, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like a step up from practicing in the garage.
We're still there though.
I mean, we're in the garage.
We're still in the garage.
So obviously, the coronavirus situation has had a massive impact on the music and entertainment industry. So can you tell me a bit about what it's like being a musician during this whole situation?
Well, I suppose like everyone else, we're not really playing gigs. It's given us a lot more time to write.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably one of the key pluses to come out of it.
Yes.
And
yeah,
you know, all of the mental anguish caused by being locked up could provide some info later.
I suppose for a good chunk of that, Alex is like, oh, sorry, James is down in Tassie. So, you know, we're missing, part of our band. So it would have been hard to do gigs. We were doing gigs with our friend who had recorded our album, which is good. But I suppose that made it difficult. So it's good to have him back now. We all love him.
Yeah. I was just going to say too, like, we probably kind of had it a little bit better in that, like, because we're still pretty fresh, we don't rely on gigs for like our, like, it's extra kind of, it's like pocket money for us kind of thing. Like we use it to sort of fuel the fire, I guess. Like, whereas there was other bands that were locally that's their whole kind of career, and that's completely sort of on hold for a while. So we're relatively lucky in that regard, but it did suck. It does suck. Like we haven't, don't know when we can go back. So yeah, it's pretty, hopefully soon.
So you said it's given you a lot more time to work on songwriting. So who's usually, I guess, mainly in charge of the actual writing of the songs?
Probably Lizzie.
Yeah, I like, I write the lyrics mostly. I usually have like an idea in the car, and I like will just sing something to myself over and over and over again to remember it. And then I kind of try and think of chords that will go with it, and then I present it to everyone else, and then they usually bring me back down to earth and say like, this would work better, this would work better. It's a very like collaborative thing. And then but me and James, like, we write a lot of lyrics together. Like we both come up with an idea and then sort of snowball off of that. But I'm always that person that's like, and then Paddy can go, and then James can go, like, I don't know what I literally don't know what I'm talking about, but I have like the lyrics, the idea of the lyrics, and then I just kind of present it, and then we try and make like each song sound like there's some kind of thing between all of our songs that you can tell it's like a Beanstalks song, but they don't sound the same. Like that's kind of our aim, is to have something unique that kind of weaves them all together without them all sounding like copies of each other. But yeah, I probably have the most dramatic life. No. Anyone else?
I've definitely listened to the EP. I do love the songs. Like you guys have done a great job with that.
What's your fave? Put you on the spot.
Probably Shiraz Mouth. The music videos are embedded
It's
into
all based on a true story. It's all true events.
If one of them was going to get cut from the live show, which one would you cut?
Yeah. Sorry, we're interviewing you now.
Sorry, you guys cut out. What was that?
If we were going to cut one out of our live set, which would you pick?
Sorry, put her on.
I'm the interviewer.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, what's next for the Beanstalks then? So I've heard some whispers about a potential East Coast tour when things return to normal, or like what's the plan?
Yeah, hopefully. We're sort of focusing more on a bit of writing at the moment. We've got some songs that we've been playing live, and we just sort of working out the bumps in them to make sure they're perfect. And then we'll string together another 5 or maybe 6 songs and make an EP out of it.
Make it sound so simple. We'll just drum together.
Yeah, I'll just drum together. Yeah. But yeah, I've recorded 3 or 4 demos of those songs already, so they're sitting there.
Yeah.
We
Do you
just
have
need to
any-
be able to go out and do stuff with them. Spending a bunch of money on dress shoots, really trying to make this thing a thing,
Yeah.
become a real band.
We're just trying to focus on our brands right now. So we've got shirts available, bandcamp.com/beanstalks-merch, I think it is.
Yeah,
whatever.
shameless plug.
But also as regards to a tour, we did kind of have a very small plan in motion. Like we've got a Google Doc and that's about as far as it got, and then Corona kind of came to chat on us. But and this was probably when we thought that it'll blow over in like a month or 2 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Next minute.
Probably won't happen now. We'll see how we go. You know, you can't make plans right now.
That's it.
Yeah,
Like,
and you're
Can you still see?
there we
Yeah,
go.
you're back. Sorry.
You're all right. I guess last question. As a band, what's your biggest career goal? So is there someone in particular you'd like to perform with, or a venue you'd like to headline, or what's like the
Oh yeah.
Or a tour. Yours and ours, or a tour. We'd love to play the festival, and I think going on tour would be another.
If you're listening, yours and ours, please.
Yeah.
Personally, I want to do a like a version on Triple J because I've got the song. I'm bloody ready to go. I know what we're going to do. I don't care what they say.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what it is, but that's also
Also,
Triple J if you're listening. Get a
Right,
song.
we'll tag him in the post. We'll get the word out for you guys.
Got to get played on this.
yeah.
Yeah.
I should just go and knock on yours and ours office.
Oh, they've got it.
Yeah, I work next to them, so I should just be like, hey,
We work at the ABC.
yeah, you guys work at ABC. We got on the right good.
Yeah. What's your goal?
My
What's your
goal?
goal? Yeah.
Musically.
Yeah, for the band.
I think personally. No, I think yours now is really mad.
Yeah.
I think I'm on board with that. That'd be so much fun. Yeah. And just getting to meet the other band sort of in there too.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Get them with them backstage. That'd be awesome.
If I could meet Dave or Pepe, that'd be pretty good. However we make that happen, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know who that is.
I'm going with you. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
And so hopefully
Anyway.
we'll see you guys on the lineup soon enough, especially if you're releasing some new music soon. We'll have to convince them to give you guys a spot.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And last thing, did you guys have anything else you wanted to plug while you're here? So socials or your t-shirts or anything?
Oh yeah, follow us on
Yeah.
socials.
So just Lizzie Jack and the Beanstalks on Facebook and Instagram. Thebeanstalks.bandcamp.com if you want to buy merch, or you can just message us on Instagram if you don't want to pay for shipping.
Dodging
Yeah,
that.
we'll do your deal. We got our music on Spotify, YouTube,
Everywhere.
really. Yeah, just
Google
look us
Lizzie
up.
Jack and the Beanstalks. I'm pretty sure we're the only thing that comes up. And wear a mask and stay socially distanced so that we can get back to playing. Because that'd be good.
Yeah.
Do as we say, not as we do.
We'd definitely love to see you guys touring sometime soon. So if anything does come up, please let me know. I'll put it on all my socials as well. But no, thank you. I know you guys are busy, so thank you so much for your time and meeting up with me to have a chat. That's all right. So to everyone watching, sorry, what was that?
I was just saying thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks.
It's my pleasure. So to anyone watching, definitely check him out. I'll put all your socials in the article as well. So anyone wanting to check you guys out or buy some merch. Yeah, so thank you so much and all the best with your new EP when that finally comes out, and with your Yours and Ours career dream.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.